Welcome to the wonderful Aurora 4X. I've done it again. I've done all this without my microphone, which is a little bit silly. So I have to do it all over again. So we're gonna watch this back together, and we are gonna see what we got up to. So I've sped it up again so we can just get through it a little bit quicker as I can work out. We have got a corundium shortage, and we have got several officers that need to be promoted in order to rank there, and I'm sure they'll sort themselves out. But we'll get on to that as we go. The corundium shortage is going to be solved by Venus again. Venus is doing us a good thing. We are the 21st of December. We're going to get our bombers, and I'm going to pause the orbital miners just so we can get these bombers out the door. They need a little bit of corundium for their sensors. I didn't realise sensors needed corundium, but anyway, we do apparently need a little bit of corundium for the sensors. So we paused the orbital miners to get them done, and we'll see about the promotions. So we're looking at 10th of January now. We're looking at, so they are being delayed slightly. We're going to reduce the amount of automated miners that we're producing as well. This hopefully will mean that more corundium will be available for the bombers, and we'll put all that construction into more research facilities, so we can hopefully get even more energy weapons built faster. Our scout ship is suffering a maintenance problem. It has plenty of maintenance supplies left, so that's fine. Nowhere near, even halfway through its maintenance life clock, so I'm surprised it's getting so many problems, but it is what it is, I suppose. Right, coming past me, let's move on. What are we looking for now? Industry, yeah, because our deep space trackers will finish, so more research facilities. Right, one of the bombers has now been completed. Excellent. We've also improved our recharge capacitor rate through research. So our next iteration of this power plant that powers these lasers, which is the reason behind these bombers, is going to be much better. So I'm just creating a new bomber fleet for them. To go into, and there we go. So yeah, reaction time and all that lot is what we want for the bombers, so they can start firing as quickly as possible. Now I'm going to be trying to work out how I get a commander. Reaction 25%, but I put that onto the dropship logistics. So I'm going to change him to someone else, and then I'm going to put him on, and then I couldn't find, this guy couldn't be promoted to that. I'm not sure why. He's set for reaction intelligence crew training. Couldn't find him. There's only two guys that could do it, two Commodores that could do it, which is all a bit weird. So we have had to resort to having whoever's available. There's something in there about this. Something's going on about the whole crew, the commanders and their skill level and their rank and why they can't do it. Something's changed. I don't know whether we've hit a cap which has shifted everything up. I'm not entirely sure. I'll work it out. So the bomber group. I'm now looking for, how do you set up training? I was sure there was a perform exercise or something like that. I couldn't find it anywhere. I'm looking for every single button here. If I'm seeing it and I'm not seeing it, I can't see it. There used to be, okay, I'm going back to the VB version, start exercise, and there they would sit there working out. So I had to go to Google in the end, and I googled it. Apparently all you do is set up a new naval command called training. That's it. You set up a new naval command called training, put them into there, and it does it. It's not in here at all. There is nowhere here at all, and I do not understand. So here I am googling it away on a separate screen. I mean, I didn't believe it, but yeah, with hindsight, I tell you, it did seem to work. So they do sort of exercise because it was using fuel as well. So anyway, here I am, still not believing the Google that I'm reading, because I'm still thinking there's a button somewhere, because there always used to be. Tell me in the comments, let me know, is there a button somewhere that I've missed? So you set it up for trading, you call it trading, and you pop them in there. That's it. So we've popped them in there. We have a look at fleet, still no buttons. They've given him a commander who's got training of 30. Well, that's pretty good. That'll do nicely. So I guess that'll work. And we'll see whether that increases their trading skill or not. I'm still looking at that Google screen. I'm still not believing it. Still not believing it at all. Yep. Nope, it's not there. It's not there either. I looked. Well, you know I looked because I was looking here. But anyway, there we go. Looking. Nothing. No, even if it's not on Earth. Is it on Mars? No, can't do training. We'll see if that goes up or not. Well, we will. New ship done. There we are. No training, no grade increase. Don't know what's going on, but the fuel level's gone down. It's gone down to 98% there, you see. So let's get that second bomber into that group. Yeah, I've just spotted it there. 98%. So it's doing something. Yeah, you can see the cogs ticking in that brain of mine. It's doing something, isn't it? So we've now got loads of labs free because something got built, which I think was an energy weapon thing. No, it was the capacitive recharge rate, which means they can fire quicker. So increasing the plow pump boost and the capacitive recharge rate. Going to do both of those, it looks like. That will give us the opportunity to get a more powerful power plant, so it fits into a smaller space, and the capacitive recharge rate means you can fire more often, increases your firing rate, which is always useful. If you're wanting to shoot something, the quicker you can fire, the better. So I'm just moving things around. I want that range. I want that particle range. 240. That really help us. Further we are away from the bad guys when we shoot them, the less chances are that they're going to shoot us with anything bad. So let's get that prioritized as well. So we're catching up with this combat stuff. Bombers down, and the training has gone up 1%, so it is working. Something is happening there. So that's good. Active sensors on, please. Excellent. And let's get on with the next bit. What are we doing next then? Shipyards. We're checking. Right, unpause these. No, don't rename them. It's pause button to unpause. There you go. Makes sense now that you mention it, but at the time it was a bit confusing. 1,000 mines, 102 automated mines. We need to get on with building some more automated mines. We're moving them as quickly as we can to the likes of Venus and Uncle for the Gallicite and the Corundium. They're the two things that are causing us major headaches. I'm sure there'll be other things that we need as we start building new and exciting things, but at the moment they're the two that we are really short of. Corundium 2.7 million at accessibility of 1 on Venus. That is massively brilliant. And Gallicite 0.6 at 111,000 in Uncle. That's working out good as well. Mars is getting there. We're slowly getting that temperature sorted. That's nearly there. It's very nearly there. And then we just got to add a bit of oxygen, and that'll all be there. And this one we just got to get rid of the carbon dioxide. And look, we're only 0.007. There's not much carbon dioxide there, and it looks like it's got a breathable oxygen and nitrogen mix already. So it really is just get that sorted out and then add a bit of water, and this one will be done. Groombridge is the next colony that we've got. I think we're going to be sticking with just infrastructure this one because it's a pretty difficult one to change. It's already 9.4 low gravity. I'm not sure we can make that entirely habitable. Just have to use the low gravity infrastructure there. Just working out with this one, these guys, they need to have a Commodore is required, a Rear Admiral is required, a Vice Admiral is required. I'm not sure why all these need. We have got one Rear Admiral, 3 Commodores, so obviously they must be in use somewhere already. Yeah, promoted to captain. So these are captains, so they are captains of those ships. They've got their 10-year service medals, they've been around, so hopefully they get promoted up through the ranks. There is a need for them. We've got all these people down here. Maybe there's not many. Most of them seem to have assignments already to ships. So I'm going to build some more naval academies. Don't really know. I think not naval headquarters, military academy. There we go. I think that means that you produce more officers. So hopefully we can get some of those built real fast and get some more troops going, some more commanders that will get us these ranks will give us all the bonuses that we're after, which would be really good. Probably need, with hindsight, make a note for myself, probably need to make sure we've got the tick on the auto assign everything, because it might be it's not auto assigning people around. That's a good point. I'm going to check that later, see whether that's the problem or not. So just working out there how we got any spare capacity for more research. These 6 people are still outranked, not in the right position. Mineral shortage still for the orbital miners. For this corundium, we need to make more automated mines to get to Venus, and then we will have a better chance of not having these unnecessary delays. How are we getting on now? Still looking at this problem, maintenance problems on a couple of our ships and things like that. Nothing too major. I mean, yes, it's used quite a lot of our maintenance supplies, but that's all good. They will slowly, and look, the training and the grade is getting better, so they are getting better. And we'll see whether, hopefully, they'll be skilled enough to return fire nice and quick when we get them out there. So what have we got? 2 of the ships so far. Was it 2 or 3? I can't remember now. But we're getting them. I want to give them a couple of months of thing. Oh, here we go. The terraforming rate. Look, we've got a really high rate terraforming rate. 80,000 research points now to get the next level. That's probably beyond anything that can be done soon. So I think what I've decided to do is just to reduce it a little bit, so it ticks over. So when we need it, it'll be halfway there, sort of thing. But I think we'll stick with what we got at the moment. Yeah, 3 bombers now. Training underway, so they will get better at their jobs. Crew will be all sorted, and yep, can't even remember what I'm looking here. No fleet commander. Yeah, that needs a new fleet commander. Why is he not assigned? That's interesting to know. Terraformer, going to move him into the terraforming group, get him out to Mars, so we can get the Mars sorted, and then we'll probably terraform Luna while we're nearby. But then I don't know where we're going to go after that. It might be time for a bit more exploration soon. We haven't got many systems to our name, and only really 2-3 of them are suitable. If you include Sol, it might be time to start looking elsewhere. We've almost got ourselves sorted of what we want on the various planets within the systems we got at the moment. Certainly got some stuff sorted, and just checking where else in here do we want to colonize. And to be honest with you, not many other places are really that desperate. So we'll have 1 in Alpha Centauri, we'll have 1 in Sol, well, 2 in Sol, 3 in Sol, we include Luna as well, and Groombridge, we've got 1 being built as well. So just seeing, these ones that are easily terraformable. Most of them are quite small, so you're not going to fit many people on them anyway. And the ones that we've got that we can terraform haven't got many minerals. This one's got quite a few minerals, reasonably accessible for some of them, but quite tricky on others. But it's got a colony cost of 22. 22! I don't think we can fix that. I don't know what the maximum colony cost is that you can fix, but 22 seems to be a little bit beyond us. Groombridge, we are definitely going to be continuing to do the one that we've started. It's only going to be a small colony, I think. It's neither of these two. Again, they haven't got a great deal of accessibility. And this one, there's the Gallicite that made us want to do it. 1.7 million at 0.4. That's why we want to put people there if possible, because we want to get mines rather than automated mines because of the lack of accessibility, really. That one's got 15 million, but an accessibility of 0.1.
Just realised that you haven't heard me talking.
And here comes back the
microphone.
microphone.
We're going to do a commentary over the top of this, hopefully. So we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I think we're going to send our bombers out in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.